Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to make an assessment using Google Forms. Log into your account, click on these 9 dots, go on the Google Form. You will select assessment. Now this is the format of assessment. In front of you can edit it, like I am writing history assessment. In the description you can also write anything, like I am writing for class 7th. Now going down, we already have that options of writing name and email. Student will click on these options and will write his name and then email. Asterisk sign means that a student has to write the information, that is his name. Without writing his name he cannot submit. This required sign, if we switch on off this, then student can submit the form without writing anything in the description box. So we have to switch it on. Then student will write his email. Then we don't need this, so we are going to delete it. By clicking on these 6 dots you can edit. Then we have the options. We can choose multiple choice, short answer. First of all, we are going to go with short answer. Let's start with MCQs. Okay, I'm writing a question from history. Now we will enter the options. The second option, you can add more options, like you can see as much as you can, like 3 or 4. Now you have to click on the right option. You will go on the answer key, then click on the right answer. Then you can also add the points, like 2, 3. So 1 is, I think, sufficient for the MCQs, for 1 MCQ. Done. Then you have to click on this required to switch it on, so that student cannot submit without without clicking one of the options. So we are going to switch it on. Alright, now moving on the next question. Again, edit. Now we are going with the short answer. We are going to write the question here. Now add the points. Done. There is no need to write anything in the answer key except the total marks. We don't need the other options, so we are going to delete them. Now if you want to add another question, click on this plus sign, choose any option. Then you can add, if you want to add a section, click on this equal sign. Then you can add a section and you can name that as well. Write anything in the description as you want. If you want to add a photograph, you can choose it from your system or from the internet. Like I'm writing about the labeling of layers of earth. Choose the image, insert. It will go directly into the other tab. Write in the description. Then you have to add another question related to this. You have to add another tab, in which the students will give their responses. Write your question related to that diagram. Give the points you want to add, then don't forget to choose the option of record. You can also drag the question, any question, anywhere up or down. It's up to you. Now let's check the student's view. I'm going to check it from another account. So this is the form. Student has to fill it. Then the next when he will click on the next button, the second section will be in front of him. If you want to add any other feature in your Google Forms, click on these three dots, then go on the add-ons option, and then you can choose any extra feature. It's up to you. Like I'm choosing form limiter. Click on the install button and then continue. This is actually to limit the access of the students after the certain period of time. Done. Then cross this pop-up, cross this as well, and then the add-on will be there. You can choose it, then set limit. What is the time limit you want to set? Select the date. Let's suppose today is 28 and I want to set the limit of the assessment till 4. Let's suppose 4 p.m. Okay, let's make it 7. Save and enable. It is saved. Now let's check the settings. General settings, we need to collect the email addresses of the students. This will remain same. Then limit to one response only, as this is assessment. Presentation, don't need to select any. This confirmation message is written by me. You can write any of your choice, which will be appearing at the end of the assessment when student will be submitting their assessments. Then quizzes. Yes, we need to make it a quiz, so we will switch on this option. Make this a quiz. Then immediately after each submission, the grades will be released. No, we don't need to select this option, as after a manual review we will release the grades. So we are going to select this option. This is it. We are going to save these settings. You might have noticed that I have changed the image. In the next video, I am going to tell you how you can change the image or the whole theme in the Google Forms. Now on the day of assessment, go in the classroom, click on the classwork tab, go on the create option, then choose the option of quiz assignment. A blank Google form will automatically be created there. You have to cross that. You have to add the assessment you have made earlier from your Google Drive. You can upload it as well. I have it already in my drive, so I am going to insert it from there. Click on that, insert it. Then you have the option of grade importing. You have to switch on this option in order to import the grades automatically. Add the title, as it is a history assessment. Then points, like I'm going to add 10 points. The due date, then the topic, that is history, and then you can assign this assessment as an assignment. As you have already put the time limiter, so students will not be able to access the form after the certain time. To check the assignment, click on that assignment. I've already assigned this to one student just to make a try. Click on the assignment, go in the instructions. If you get this message, don't worry. Go to your Google Drive. Select that relevant assignment. Then you will get the responses over here. You have to select this option of individual. Individually, you will be able to check the assessment of the student by clicking on their email ID. In this way, you can manually check it. You can also edit their marks if you want to. You have got the total marks of the student. Now you have to go back to the class in student work. Now you can see the grades are not visible over here. When you will click this option, import grades, automatically it will import the grades from the Google Forms. And the grades will be visible in there. Then you can return the assessments of the students.